Oh, shoot, my telescope is in the way. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. It's me, Felita. And I just woke up. I'm checking myself out on my computer here. Um, it's November 15th, and I am going to share with you some guidance for the day. I pulled oracle cards and I channel these messages, and I just kind of give you a little bit of insight for how you should prepare for the day, or maybe if something happened, you're feeling a certain kind of way, that you kind of understand the fact that you're most likely feeling what a lot of us are feeling, because there's a collective consciousness. And, and whoever is led to hear me today might need to hear something that I got to say. So if you resonate with what I say, cool. If it don't, I hope something that I say makes some kind of sense for you. And yes, my lighting, I have not fixed any of that crap yet. So you're going to get me straight off my laptop. And yes, I am wearing a Pepsi shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts, but I don't drink soda. Um, and neither should you, coming from a nurse. Um, and yes, if I was to debate, was Pepsi or Coca Cola better, I will always say Pepsi is better with a little squeeze of lemon. But stay away from the soda. Um, all right, so here goes some cards. I'm going to make it fast. I don't like to keep things long, but I do like to talk a lot. So excuse me if I do ramble. That might not be me. Um, so anyway, today this rhino card pops up. So it's like we are pushing right through these boundaries and these barriers, and it's it might be a little bit challenging, but it's like, at least for whatever reason, this card has popped up a few times, especially last week. I feel like these are the fine tuning moments of the things that we're pushing against, um, or pushing, not even pushing against, but I'll say pushing through. And yeah, maybe we are pushing against ourselves and the ways that we think, the habits we're trying to get out of our own way. We're trying to get through things that have been hurting us, and we're like, oh, you're almost there. The goal is this rhino is a tough cookie, but it's got all these flowers around. So anything that you're pushing through, push through with love. um, be very mindful of defensive behaviors, and be mindful that you can be different, and that some of the thoughts that we've been having are just self-defeating thoughts that we've had for a very long time, and we don't have to believe any of those thoughts anymore. So it's more like we're we might feel challenged this morning, or for today, because things might even pop up. So whatever it is for you, it's going to be fine. The direction card for that is this release card, right? And it's like letting go of the past. We're going to make some endings of some ways in order for us to move on. So get out of your own way, get out of your own head, in order to walk this path that you're on. Well, this new journey, right? Because we're starting our new 20-year cycle. We've already started it October 18th, around that time. But we had this 11/11, opening portal, and this weekend might have been an eye-opening weekend for some people. This weekend may, have brought on some challenges. Maybe you really did get over some things, and now you're just looking at the residue of the things that happened this weekend, and you're just like, all right, we just got a little bit more to work on, but we're good. And this transformation card comes up, and it's an 11 card. And it's 1 1. It's mastery of yourself. And this is what we're getting into. It's like, just loving yourself for everything, your shadow self, for yourself. Just no excuses anymore. Breaking out of that uncomfortable cocoon that we have been in for a few months. And coming out of this cocoon is, yes, a little bit fucking uncomfortable, plain and simple, because you are pushing against old thoughts, old belief systems, um, pushing past, things that the discipline that we're trying to have with ourselves in order to move forward. It's like the breakthrough is here, you guys. And it's awesome, but it also requires a little bit of work and being gentle with yourself and others, because when you're in this transformation mode, not everybody's going to be okay with it. They like you where you are at. So you're going to do what you got to do with those folks and set up your boundaries and all of that stuff, and to also recognize who you need to have those boundaries with. But this is a great, great card to have for today. You are feeling different today, and that's a good thing. Even if you feel kind of shitty, it's still a good thing. It makes you bring attention to something that you want to seek change in. The direction card in this is children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light and how they really occurred. So, yeah, people in your past might be popping up, um, and it might be surprising. Also, it's kind of like we're reviewing the past in order to move in this transformation. Children have a lot to do with it, because yeah, we are most, if you got kids, um, they might be playing a part of how you need to transform. um, for me personally, I feel like this is happening, but um, this can also mean for you that embrace that childlike self of yours, embrace the fact that your spirit is a child, and that you still are a child. Society makes us adults. These rules and regulations and our responsibilities make us have to behave in such an adult like way that we can forget how to be a child, and to um, be joyful. And what does joy mean to you as an adult now when you're trying to get back to this childlike phase? Well, it's saying review your past, and maybe the people that pop up, make you remember, hey, I used to be kind of fun and now I'm pretty boring, or I'm very stern with how things are supposed to be. And um, it's going to help you get out of your cocoon. So maybe you need to review how you were in the past and want to be a little bit more like that, because you weren't as tough in your ways. We were dumb maybe because we were free. We didn't know consequences, but now we know some things, and now we can be still childlike, but also cautious in certain ways, right? Then this whale card is upside down. I'm going to actually read this one. And this is about, what does it say? Trust in the great mystery of life. Actually, I don't really have to read this one. I'm just going to tell you that the whale and the dolphin, right? They're the biggest. This one right here is the number one animal that is in touch with. It's very significant in the whole collective consciousness. It's it's its message for you today is to trust that everything that is happening divinely, and don't question it. Don't question yourself. Don't think so deep into it. Get out of the overthinking, because this is just the universe bringing things into motion, bringing things into light for you to see. And it's just it's a divine kind of a card, just because of how deep this whale is to our collective consciousness. The direction card is this 10 of summer. I don't like this lighting. It's bothering me. Let me get over here. Um, an emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends, raising children wisely, people that you can trust. This is a great card. So it's just saying, hey, it's all good. Trust in what the heck is happening, and know that it's all going to be fine. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know who to set boundaries with. You're going to know who makes you feel good, who doesn't make you feel good. And you're going to be fine, at least for today, right? Um, And I love the fact that it says it's an emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends, because it's just kind of saying to you that if you are feeling like you can't trust what's going on around you, maybe you're doubting the fact that you can establish relationships. Maybe you're afraid to reach out to people because, when we get into these spaces, we like to be in this aloneness, and we've been in hermit mode for like, oh my God, how many years? Like 2 years almost. So it's all about reconnecting, connecting, and stop being so hard up with old rules and beliefs, and just get out there and start living, because it's up to you to bring that joy into your life. It's no one else's responsibility. So you are capable of bringing in the joy and the emotional stability in all all of your life. Anyway, this card pops up, and this is my crystal card, and it's fuchsite. It's healing. It's all about healing in the heart chakra, right? Number 17, I'm going to read this card. And this is about, this is honest. I'm not even going to read this card. I'm just going to tell you, this is all about um, you recognizing the fact that you bring something special to life and to other people's lives. And I think that people are recognizing that now. We all have our unique ways. We're perfect, divinely perfect in our own way. And you have the capability of uplifting other people, bringing light to other people, helping other people see things that they don't see for themselves. So, this healing is something that you bring to people, but they also bring to you. And together, healing happens. And that heart chakra right here, um, it's healing a lot of people right now. It's opening up. Um, there's damage, there's pain there that hopefully has been or is in the process of being released. This weekend has definitely been a very powerful weekend for that. Um, so just know that don't take anything that any of your abilities for granted, and know that just you being here is even if nobody says it to you, even if no one's calling your phone, and whoever it is that you want to have call your phone, they ain't calling your phone. Know that you just being alive, and them just knowing that you woke up today, and that you're still here, is important to them, because people anchor you. And that's a whole nother topic that I'm not getting into. But sometimes, like you're looking for hope, like sometimes you just thinking about somebody, um, makes you have that hope, like it may be some of an attachment thing, but like imagine like if you do have children, your children just knowing that you are there is what can keep them going, because you are a support system. So just knowing that you are important to people, even though they're not out there saying it to you, um, you are. They just not telling you. They're in their own worlds. So you're not alone. And this heart is on this heart is being transformed, and you're becoming that kid again. You're breaking through these obstacles, and you're releasing some shit so that you can have this emotionally fulfilling freaking life, right? One more card. This card is number 15. It's on the geometric transformations. It's a sacred geometry. And so this card looks pretty cool. So it says complexity, completeness, and this is number 15. And this is the I can't even pronounce this word, dodegram. And I don't know if you can see this, probably not. Dodegram. I don't even think I'm saying that right. But anyway, it is upside down. So it is carrying a message that's heating you something, right? This says, all right, this card reversed usually means that in one way or another, you've gotten in over your head. It may mean that you've tried to accomplish more than the time and resources will permit, that there are more angles to the situation than you had realized, that your plans aren't adequate for the job at hand, or all of these at once. This may be a good time to look at more modest possibilities. Alternatively, it may simply be necessary to call it quits and try something else. So what I'm going to say about this is, uh, with the releasing of the old patterns, with becoming, new in whatever it is, where we're in our transformation mode, obviously there's things that we've been doing that are not working for us. And maybe we just keep trying the same thing over and over again, but we still find ourselves in this pattern that make us do the same crap. You know what I mean? So maybe this is a time for accountability partners. This is a time to switch up some things in your routine, approaching things differently. Maybe not, like maybe even this boundary thing. Where's my card that I threw so aggressively? It's like beating your head up against the same wall. Well, maybe we need to turn around and go around the wall, jump over this freaking wall, whatever it is. You know what has kept you stagnant. You know what hasn't worked for you. So again, I say accountability partners, and yeah, switching up things, switching up the time that you want to do things could be something very simple. Um, Not reaching out to the same people that you've been reaching out to for the assistance. Obviously, they possibly were more of a distraction than a helper. Um, so kind of watch out for that. I can't tell. Well, I could tell you, give me a call, reach out to me, and I can tell you how to get out of your own freaking way, because that's kind of like the gift that I have. Not even kind of, that's the gift that I have. And that's why I'm here sharing these messages, because it's just something that I've always wanted to do. And now I'm just doing it and getting out of my own way. So, thanks for listening to the message for today. I hope that you have a great day and stay blessed. And again, don't drink that soda. Stay hydrated. Um, Look into some alkaline water. You know, keep this as alkaline as you can and as less acidic as you can. I went overboard this weekend. That's why that's why I didn't post this weekend. So my apologies. But when I'm supposed to be on here, I'll be on here. If I can't, I can't. And I think that, you'll be understanding of that. So peace and blessings. Have a great day. Excuse my lighting. It will all get addressed when I'm ready for that. But you got your message and run with it. And again, be blessed. Peace.